Hi, welcome to the Elle Fashion Closet. My name is Poppy Evans. I'm the senior fashion editor here, and today we're going to tell you a little bit about our ballet-inspired story that we're shooting for the December issue. So even though the story is ballet-inspired, we don't want it to look too costumey. I mean, no one's going to go out in a tutu and a leotard per se. So the trend is more about sheer layers, sporty fabrications mixed with very luxe fabrications, lace, jewels. It needs to be very feminine, romantic, but not too pretty. It still needs to have a bit of an edge to it. Which is why we've done things like paired a kind of jumpsuit leotard with this beautiful sheer blue click skirt. We've also introduced things like feathers, which is very new texture and very big for this season and for next season. This is by one of our Elle New Talent contestants from last year, Elmi Becker. I'm loving the kind of crochet and the weaving and the pleats. It's also very on trend for summer, the kind of homespun thing that's happening at the moment. Taryn, do you want to talk about this cloak dress here? We're going to shoot it in such a way that it's more about the textures than it is about wearing a see-through dress.
Yeah, I think that it would probably work better as her maybe stretching for her class instead of, you know, moving around in it. And here's a piece by Cleo Dreamer, former Elle New Talent winner. The sheer organza fabric and a bit of sport tech PVC binding on the edges, which is quite cool. And we've also introduced a little bit of a tutu since we didn't previously in any of the other looks. And we're also including very, very cute lunar dress, a little bit of accessible clothing, Marin and Lindy, sheer layers, beautiful colours.
The kind of ballerina silhouette is that whole tutu vibe. I mean, we still need to have that within the story, but it definitely can't be the primary focus. I think also for people to understand that sometimes things have like zero hanger appeal, but they shoot beautifully, and it's not necessarily about saying you need to buy this dress. It's about, for this for example, with the ribbons, it's kind of abstractly inspired by ballet. But once we've shot it and there's lots of movement in it, it's going to make a beautiful picture. So sometimes it's more about atmosphere and mood than going out and shopping for that particular item. So we're shooting this story tomorrow. I'm shooting with a photographer called Justin Polke, who I actually have never shot with before, but I'm pretty excited to do so. We're shooting with a very young model. Her name's Katrine Kruger. She's just shot for Prada, and I'm not even sure if it's out yet, but she's also just signed an exclusive contract with a huge fashion house. So I'm quite excited to shoot with her too. Hair and makeup, we've got Al Greer and Jeanette, who are my trusted favourite people to work with. And we're going to be shooting at the Cape Town City Hall in the old library, which I think lends itself very well to this kind of shooting. We're also introducing some male ballerinas there who are going to kind of teach Katrine how to dance and tell the story of her maybe not starting off as a ballerina but becoming one. Anyway, we've got no time to spare. There's lots to do before the shoot tomorrow, so I better get to it. And we'll see you next time in the Elle Fashion Closet.